folks, I'm the Serious JG, and I was just reminiscing about some of our favorite Shadow Broker moments in Mass Effect 1. You may recall the Shadow Broker was a character in Mass Effect 1, never appeared on screen. I had this vague notion that, in fact, the Volus agent of the Shadow Broker that we met on the Citadel, who actually helped us and was, you know, friendly and nice to us compared to most of the aliens on the Citadel, certainly nice to us compared to the Volus ambassador. I didn't really get that at all, frankly. The Volus ambassador is just like straight up a jerk who's like totally nasty to aliens. Like, his whole job's to be the ambassador. And yet almost every other Volus we meet is usually, sometimes played for laughs, but they're usually kind of like anxious, like they're friendly in that, anxious to do business with you. Like, you know, hey buddy, I'm gonna shake your hand, I gotta talk to you, and I'm trying to sell you something, but, you know, I'm being fairly honest about it, I'm in business here, so let's see if we can do some business, that kind of deal. Remember once actually my dad saying something, it's like borderline, and I was like, huh, you know, that could be taken a bad way. But he told me, you know, knowing that I have some fondness for Japanese culture, he pointed out that he'd spent a little time in Japan as a, you know, in business, and he'd spent a little time in Korea, and he said he didn't like Japan because the culture there was just, you know, people don't look at you, they walk down the street, they don't notice you, you drop something, they don't help you pick it up. If you try to help somebody who drops something, they get uncomfortable because you're not supposed to do that, and it's just these like little specific things he picked out that weirded him out. Koreans, he said he loved Korea because people were just like, they were there to do business, they were gonna make a deal, they were gonna talk to you, they were gonna talk to you, they're gonna shake your hand, they're gonna look you in the eye because they want your money. And that's part of the process that they go through to get the exchange of money. Why am I talking about this? Just because I was thinking back to the Shadow Broker. He helps us in the first game. His agent on the Citadel, I always kind of in the back of my mind figured that it would, if the Shadow Broker ever came up again as being important. And Shadow Broker is one of those weird little details of the wandering around in the Citadel portion of the game that don't necessarily come back and mean anything. Like, they dropped that whole, sorry, consort thing. She's not even in the third game. You can't visit her in this game. This is just a weird idea for a character, and I think they were just like, I'm not really sure that was a bit of a misfire. Let's kind of downplay that, sorry, consort going forward. But, no, but that agent of the Shadow Broker dude, I thought it was really kind of cool, and I kind of figured he would turn out to actually be the Shadow Broker at the end. He was pretending to be an agent. But no, that's not the deal, and I shouldn't have brought that up, because I guess it's just up until the point where we go through this DLC and find the Shadow Broker, I guess, is always possible. But anyway. And I feel bad, because I feel like we're fighting against that guy, and that guy was so nice. Anyway, get on with, Target Renegade. Dude's got shields. Heavy disruptor ammo rips through shields. I don't even know if it's worth changing the ammo powers back and forth though. It wasn't, because shield's pretty much gone now anyway. Oh, Zaid got his dumbass killed. Hey, we have Liara in the party. Didn't even think about that. We should be leveling her up. So there's Liara. I actually bring her in as like a full-fledged character that we can play around with. She has stasis. See, I never used stasis that much in the first game. We basically have the power to, we can make her a controller. So she has reduced recharge time. More an operative. Increasing weapon damage. I usually go with the weapon damage increases. I think we have enough to bring both of these up, don't we? Ah, shit, I gotta choose one? That's some bullshit. What does warp do again? It does damage, stops health regeneration, singularity. Doesn't do direct damage. Well, I could get stasis going pretty good, but heavy warp hugely increased, or blast radius. I usually do the radius one. might actually not be that good, but whatever. Damn it.
They've seen us.
They've seen me, even though I'm a ghost. Oh, I was out of cover there. I didn't even realize it. I guess I'll go back to the shredder ammo power. That just does damage to organics, which is what we're fighting mostly. Can I shoot them before? I don't think they were viable as targets yet. Somebody's throwing warps around over here. Hey, leave me alone. I'm trying to investigate this glowing thing.
Watch out, flashbangs!
Fucking here they come now. The guy come up behind me? No, he's stopped over there. And now I gotta switch back to the... And now I have to let this power recharge. And of course, she's there we go. I think that
shield your eyes.
I came from behind. Saeed's like all super awesome warrior, man. He totally dies long before she does, of course. Or she's not too hot right now either. Did I just miss? Alright. Going back to the heavy shredder ammo. I'm just gonna stick with it.
Getting to go.
And I think I'm gonna just completely miss with my last sniper shot, which I didn't realize was my last sniper shot. Or I might have aimed a little bit more carefully. You know what? Fuck this. The last DLC, I know it's not going to be useful against the boss, because the way the bosses work.
Watch out.
There's another bus of them. Well, at least I'm getting regular ammo. Invisible heavy weapon guy. Away. Okay, now I actually probably am going to get better chances to use that later in this story. So I don't want to just throw away every single shot of it, but this is not the... This DLC is quite lengthy compared, especially compared to the others, which just seemed really short, in fact.
Ghost in play.
Doesn't really matter what ammo I've got, does it? Pop back up. It's not gonna pop up because I'm invisible. Screwed myself. Bullshit. Cowards. Need more cowards.
We've been spotted.
Okay, you know what? I'm going back to using this thing like it's going out of style.
Lost the LOS. Heavy fire.
Says heavy fire, as his body is ripped around time and space.
Watch your six.
Guy's invisible, so just stay in cover until he becomes visible. Can't fall for that tactic, it works.
Ghost in play.
To get a headshot, it doesn't really seem to matter what ammo I'm using at this point. That was, come on, totally hit him.
Lost the LOS.
I guess LOS is line of sight.
Target painted.
Target painted? Oh, that means they can see me. What the hell happened there?
Come on, we can climb over to get to Vizier's car.
The Grand Vizier? Oh, she used psycho powers to do that because that's like the next place we go in the plot. Alright. Whatever. I'm going to scout around at my leisure. I'm having another one of my little paranoia attacks. I'm going to check and make sure we're recording here. And we are. There was like a, it's probably just in-game money, but there was a something you could interact with up here. I thought there was. Bank access terminal. Some credits. Nothing too pressing. How you folks doing? Oh no, not another shooter scene.
Please let me live. I'll do the mantras every week. I'll give to charity. I'll go back to the Citadel and get a good job. I swear.
Do my mantras every week. I don't know who's threatening her, Evil Cop or Liara, but there's some stripper, like dancer. I wonder if it's like the Assassin's Creed dancer. The game is free. Oh, they really are. Copyright, copyright. Okay, Intel, Beetle, eyeball, eyeball. And we probably just won credits. Yeah, I figure it's a bit late to stop being a completionist about it now. Okay, Liara is not threatening somebody's life because she's right here. Any other cool stuff up here? Nope. Oh, power cell. See? You can get oh, +2. Excellent.
Now what's this?
We've got special damage.
Vizier got hurt in the crash.
That should slow her down.
Yeah. Hope she's crippled. Oh, see, I figured we were exploring a little side area. Now I'm thinking that actually is the way to continue. So let's go back into this house, which the house may be the optional. Lustful video.
What kind of hotel is this?
Azure. It's a luxury resort with an exotic edge. Azure is slang for a part of the Asari body. In
What part? Maybe we are gonna find out
Where?
if they have vaginas.
mainly the lower reaches, near the bottom.
I
With
meant
feet?
where on the Asari body?
So did I.
Boom, boom, boom. There's a blue chick. She's got boobs. Boom, boom, boom.
Hey, we're unarmed. We didn't see anything.
So this place is basically called the Pussy Hotel. That's what they're telling us. Or feet. I mean, they said near the bottom. That was some weak sauce dialogue, though. I mean, come on. Lame. Sometimes the game tries to be mature and it achieves exactly the opposite. It's coming from a guy who's made fart noises as part of his
She's lost
LPs
a lot of
before.
blood. We have to be getting close.
Oh,
She's
she's one of the blue
tough. Look at her
bloods.
that much.
Supposed to be,
She's a specter.
I wonder if she's Stephen Regal, Dave Taylor, the Earl of Eaton. I'm not sure which blue blood she is. There's some kind of Vulcan bullshit going on here. Oh, I can choose a weapons loadout. Again, I keep not being sure what direction to go in to make sure. Okay, well, we're back to actually having a maxed out. I think there's like a boss battle coming. Giving us a lot of ammo all of a sudden. I know there's a boss battle as part of this whole chapter. I think the personal pad would trigger something, but maybe not. Nah, just credits. So we'll have some kind of ultimate showdown with her, probably. Yeah. Oh, she's got wedge heels. She's looking kind of pissed.
Vizier, it's over.
You guys are in a public place. That have a Spectre on Spectre throwdown. Blue chick on blue chick throwdown.
Hey,
too.
you! Come here. What's your name?
Who's your daddy?
Mariana.
Mariana. You want to live, don't you? Tell those people that you want to live.
Please.
No renegade interrupt where we shoot her through Mariana? That would have been pretty badass. Kind of evil, of course.
We'll get you out of here safely, Mariana.
Well, that's good to hear. All you had to do was walk away. Now it gets ugly.
Please. I have a son.
A son? I hope he gets to see you again. I've heard losing a parent is just horrific for children. Scars them for life.
I would know. I never had parents.
Vizier.
It's okay, Liara. We'll handle it. The usual way.
By shooting through the hostage.
Mariana's little boy to grow up without a mommy, Shepard? Thermal clips on the ground now. Power cells too.
How would Smurf dialogue gonna help? Like, I guess he's using his persuasiveness to convince her he'll shoot even though he wouldn't.
Is that it?
What?
Vasir, I sacrificed hundreds of human lives to save the Destiny Ascension. I unleashed the Rachni on the galaxy.
I'm a badass.
So for your sake, I hope your escape plan doesn't hinge on me hesitating to shoot a damn hostage.
You're bluffing.
Your
Now,
table's
Liara.
exploding. You know, considering that she also has that kind of biotic power, she's kind of dumb, isn't she? To not know that that wasn't working. Looks like teleports.
They've seen us.
They've seen us?
Come and get me.
Yeah, take cover, Shockwave. Oh, Shockwave, I don't want to take cover. Oh, Late's back. And dead. Okay, so, boss fight. I have no idea where she is, though. That did, like, no damage. I thought she was all, like, wounded and shit. How did... I guess the cover doesn't work on that attack? Yeah, apparently cover is like minimally effective against that. That had to hurt. It's nice to know that some Asari can teleport at will. The ones who work for us are just lazy.
Here's what a real stroke.
That was not a good time to have that thing freeze up. It'd be a really good time to have warp ammo. Is there some other power I could be using on her instead? Not really.
You should have stayed dead. Charging
Same
my
thing. You should have stayed dead too. Come on, Bax. You're the only one who can win this showdown. Is he standing like right on top of her?
You cannot.
Oh, he glitched her.
Back in a bit.
Yeah, they were. I don't know what they were doing, but they were occupying the same space. And oh, great. Yeah, damn it, damn it, damn it. Die, motherfucker.
Miss me?
I've reappeared now. Yeah, Mass Effect 2 really just doesn't do particularly good boss fights. Gimmicky and like in this fight, you'll just fight a regular opponent who then they'll be replaced by other guys. And would it be alright? Barrier her or stasis her? I'm not sure what that was.
Shockwave.
Oh, Shockwave. The Autobots are gonna try to take the space bridge to Cybertron. Damn it. You mean hold RB to use an ammo power? Well, crap. That didn't go that well, did it?
Miss me?
Oh wait,
They've seen us.
I guess this is good because it means that this fight won't last too much longer. But man, again, it's just like with the you screw up in the driving mini game. It's like no penalty. We don't even have to beat her in one shot.
Shockwave, take cover.
You fire that concussive shot, buddy. You do it. She can see me even when I'm invisible, I think, because she just gave me some kind of teleporting dragon punch there. Whatever. Can't bitch that the boss fights are uninspired and then not give them credit when they've created one that's giving me some trouble here.
Miss me?
Now you gotta kiss me.
Can you keep up? Shockwave, take cover. Stay sharp.
Right, baby maker.
Taking heavy fire.
You know, I sometimes use the term baby maker to mean a part of the female anatomy. I guess that's not how other people use it. See, at this point, I'm barely past her barrier. Ah, fudge. Use the damn, I was trying to use meta joke game, you jerk. Probably be easier if I was like the soldier class or something. The infiltrator class is not really the most rough and tumble, although I don't think there's as much difference between the classes as there was in the first Mass Effect game. They kind of all need to be built to be capable of like plowing forward and tanking a little bit.
Miss me?
Now you gotta kiss me?
Here they come. Watch out, Shockwave.
Yeah, she's doing that dragon punch thing again, where she just kind of... She was giving me some shit about not being a real Spectre, which, oh no, she disappeared again? She warped back out of here, so I'd have to fight other guys. I don't even get to hack them because they have shields instead of hit them. That is total bull.
Those active. Watch your six.
Neutralize the drones, guys. That horrible boy. Lost all sense of where I was. You're trying to warp me, lady?
Finish you myself.
New save point acquired. I've done that actually. I should have. She's using Inferno now that she's down to armor.
You can't take
You suck. What?
come and get me. Here's what a real
I can glow with power and shit. Can you do that? I don't think you can. She's saving up her super shot again. She's actually dying a lot faster now that I can use Incinerate on her. Just go.
Shockwave, take cover.
I'm trying. You know, I had hit her with another one of those blasts. I don't know why she's not already. Oh, she's not actually gonna. She's not actually gonna call out other guys to fight us. Oh, she's gonna dragon punch.
This is real bionic power.
Enjoy the ride.
Seriously, a human Spectre? I mean, how freaking lame. You can't teleport. You don't have blue tentacles. They are. That's a pretty cool looking biotic attack there. Yeah, I got you with a double shot. Shot your crotch and set you on fire.
Damn it.
I suck at this. They only had to continue against me twice.
Sakat's personal data pad. This has what we need to find the Shadow Broker.
You're dead. The Shadow Broker has been in power for decades. He's stronger than anything you've ever faced.
Seriously?
Is that why you sold
You're
out
not
the council
Reapers.
to work for him?
You think I betrayed the council? Like Saren? Go to hell.
What do you know about
Broker's
Saren?
given damn good intel over the years. Intel that saved lives and kept the Citadel safe.
Holy
So if the
no,
broker
Ice
needs
Face.
a few people to disappear, I'll pay that price without hesitation.
Good point. I'm gonna murder Liara and help the Shadow Broker.
Spectres don't blow up buildings filled with innocent people.
Saren did.
Sure we do. We get our hands dirty so the council doesn't have to. The counselors might complain about our methods to soothe their consciences, but they never look too closely.
But
Besides,
see just how sexy I
you're
am.
with Cerberus. You have any idea what your terrorist friends have done?
Yeah, they're pretty messed up. You got me there. No Smurf dialogue to save me this time.
I know who they are and what they've done. It doesn't matter.
Let's be friends.
I think it does. You want to judge me? Look in the mirror. Kidnapping kids for biotic death camps. Hell, your own unit on a cruise. And you're
Hey, they
with
actually
them.
pulled in his backstory.
Don't you dare judge me. Don't, Leo.
Forget about me. I got Metagel, but you were bitchy, so you die.
Eliminate Sony and retrieve the data. Civilian casualties not a concern.
Oh my god, the Shadow Broker's
Vizier's
got an evil
dead.
voice.
I'm putting the data through to the Normandy's computers.
Let's
We
play
can
the
be at the
Mass
Shadow
Effect theme
Broker's
for some
base in a few
reason.
hours. He'll know about Vizier before long. If he decides to kill Farron.
We'll get Farron out of there alive, Liara. I promise.
Oh, the Paragon thing to do is to grab her
We're here to help.
by the arm,
Just
sexy like.
always.
That's not a good thing?
When we first met on Therum, you saved me from the Geth. You fought a Krogan battlemaster while I cowered.
Yep.
Now you're doing it again. And I'm still
Where was the
leaning on
Krogan
you for help.
Battlemaster? I didn't notice
That's
him.
what friends do, Liara.
They use me. I'm gonna get rid of all my friends.
I can get us there based on Sakat's data. The Normandy's stealth drive will keep them from detecting us.
But it's
The
the
Shadow
the
Broker's
Vigil
agents
team, I
are still
guess. One of
shooting
my
their way through
commentators called this. I don't know if that's
They
its
won't
official
notice
name.
we've left until it's too
It's
late.
nice though.
That's
I'm gonna
all
grab
right.
your arm again.
They killed innocent people.
You know what I mean.
Do I? When I hit the ground back at the trade center, you went after Vizier without a backward look.
A little fall wasn't going to kill you. I had to stay on Vizier. I had to stay rational, make the call, like I did with Sakat.
You got him
That's
killed.
Vizier's
now.
fault, not yours.
Sakat had no idea what the stakes were. I put him in harm's way
Okay,
to
so
get
she
the
does
data
actually
I needed.
realize this.
I got him killed. And I'd do it again.
He is, after all, a
But from
meaningless
here on out,
background
things will be
character.
simple. Get in, get Farron, get out. And kill anyone who tries to stop us.
Big time.
That's it?
That's it.
Will you just stop for a second? We'll be jumping several light years. There's time to talk.
About what?
About
You
sex.
haven't been the same since I came back,
I mean,
Liara.
well,
What do you want me to say, Shepard? That I mourned you? That I feel guilty because Farron got captured?
I want you to
I
say that
made
you still think
mistakes.
I'm super hot
I
and that
lost
you wish
people.
I'd chosen you instead
I
of
helped
Ashley.
get you back. And I want to do the same for Farron. I'll sit and talk once he's safe. Until then, enjoying the scenery is an insult to the man who saved both of us.
Okay, let's go.
Obviously, I needed blue Smurf dialogue, and all I had were Paragon interrupts, so let's let this one go. Hey, shoot lightning capacitors to make them explode and cause damage to anyone nearby. Awesome. This is, I remember this ship is like the second half, of basically, of this Shadow Broker DLC. And it would appear that we don't get to, it's our last chance to fire some impact shots, but it's also our last chance to have Grunt. Who, not only do we not get a Grunt in the next game, we don't even get a replacement Krogan. That's pretty fucked up. I'd forgotten about that. Maybe Mass Effect 3 is my least favorite game. You don't have a Krogan squad mate in Mass Effect 3. And with that in mind, we did get a few impact shots. Maybe it's time to let Grunt play, because yeah, and we only get to choose one squad member. Because the other one has to be Liara. Oh, it's time to end the video, though. Yeah, alright, so I'm calling it a video. When we come back, we'll start in on the last major section of this DLC, and, yeah, actually, I guess I had this vague notion that there was a part after you deal with the crazy chick on Ilium before you get to this spaceship, but there isn't. So maybe this isn't quite as long as I thought. I might actually finish it in one sitting. But I'm definitely calling it a video here. So when we come back, folks, more Mass Effect 3. Bye bye. Ooh, sorry about that. Mass Effect 2, and hopefully I won't belch again.